This is Dawn Olszewski and welcome to another episode of How'd She Do That? And today I'm going to show you some tips on making this cute Petite Pocket box. It does start with Stampin' Up's Petite Pocket die, but I created a box with it, and look, in here is my favorite candy, a Twix bar. So this is so easy and very quick as well. So let's get started. First thing that you're going to need is Petite Pocket Bigs XL die. Now XL means this is an extra long die. So I have it out here already, and you can see that it is extra long. Now with your Big Shot you would get what's called a standard cutting plate, which ends about here. So you do need to get these extended cutting pads as well. Now here's what it looks like when it cuts out. And you get these two little circles here, and they have little holes in the middle. And these are designed to work like a figure eight closure for your pocket. So here's what it looks like. You would just fold on all the scored lines, fold it in on the sides here, and you would add some adhesive here, fold it, and down like that. And that's how the basic pocket it is designed for. But with just a few extra score lines, we get to make it into a box. Alright, so we're starting with another Petite Pocket die cut. Now I've not folded any of this yet. I'm going to wait on that. We're going to do that later. So I do want to make sure that my score lines, that I can see them. You can, if you flip it over on this one side, you won't really see them, but they're a little more pronounced on another side. So that's the side we want facing up. Score that here, and score that here. Now I'm going to turn it so that this little cutout here, I can come in closer so you can see this here. So this little cutout is faced against your left, and this is straight edge against that. Now we're not going to use this one again, but we're going to use the 2 1/4 again. And then this last one is 6 1/2. So that's easy. Just 4 quick score lines and you're good to go. We're going to start at the top of our box here, and I'm going to cut on these. These are scored lines that we created, and we'll just trim these away on both sides. Okay. Now this is another score line that was created as well, so we're not going to trim those away. We're just going to trim them up to essentially the second scored line. See this one? And then the second one. This is the one we created. This is the one that was created in the die. We are not going to fold on this one because I want to keep the sides of my box nice and straight. So we're not going to fold on this one. I'm going to continue to come down and we'll snip, snip. Same thing on the other side. We only want to fold on the one line, okay, the line that we created, and we're going to do that on both sides. So it's going to notice how I'm folding kind of into the box, away from me. I'm going to do all of that. Fold here and here. Essentially, that was that 2 score lines we just created, and we're just going to do that folding. And then the rest of it is just those other folds. There we go. Now, this would be the inside of our box, and this is going to be the outside. But for now, our next step is to put some sticky strip in a few places. And I've already done that here. So essentially, it's these tabs that are going to fold in, and these tabs that are going to fold in. We're ready to put it together. So turn it over, and what we're going to do is we're going to essentially tape this taped edge to this taped edge. That's the first thing that we're going to do. So let's remove our sticky strip just from this little tab here and put these two together here. Alright, just like that. We'll do the same thing on this side. Now what we want to do is we're going to remove that sticky strip. Alright, and I think I'm going to do both. Remove both at the same time here. Alright. And then I think the easiest way to do this is just, just like that. Alright, so I want to start at the bottom and kind of not pressing too hard yet, and then line up this top edge and just kind of gently pinch it as I go up. I'll do the same thing on this side. There we go. And then now we can give it a good pressing. And there we go. That's the box. And the top, these little tabs are just going to slide in, and this is going to go like that. Alright, so I'm going to use a little designer series paper that measures 5 inches by 1 1/4 inch. And as you can see, there's these cute little whales on the back, but I just wanted this kind of sunshiny, bright paper. And it comes from a set, a package of designer paper called Sunshine and Sprinkles. And here's what it looks like. You get some clouds and some dots, some cute little patterns there. More cute little whales. Those are adorable. And kind of the sprinkly sort of look and umbrella. So what we're going to do is I'm going to flip this over and put my box on top of it like this. And I'm just going to wrap it around. When I get it, I want to kind of pinch my corners there. I'm going to pull it back down, add a little adhesive. And that's quick and easy there. Just like that. So all you have to do is slide it down and that little lid will pop up. So that just slides back and forth. Okay, we're going to add some finishing touches to our box. And one is with Melon Mambo and this cute little Easter egg. Isn't that adorable? I've already stamped it here. Now that egg comes from a stamp set called Spring Sampler. Love this set. It's so adorable and of course perfect for this time of year. It's a set of 24. It comes in wood or clear. Now, one thing I discovered, our small oval punch fits perfectly for this cute little egg. So we're going to do that little stamp in there, or excuse me, punching. And then I'm getting out my, this is the 1/16 hole punch. Gonna punch a hole there and feed this ribbon through it. I shouldn't say ribbon. It is baker's twine. It's about 10 inches. We'll add that to our box. Before we add our cute little egg, you can see I've already added some adorable ribbon to this. It's wrapped around the entire box, just tied off in a bow. And just a little bit about this ribbon. This is the Stripe Organdy ribbon. It's from the Spring Catalog 2013. Let's see, it comes in 3 colors. This is the Melon Mambo, Old Olive, and Marina Mist. And I just loving this ribbon. It's really one of my favorites right now. Now, let's go ahead and add this egg. And usually what I do when I add an egg, kind of a tie-on to a bow already, I want to use the piece that's coming out from underneath. And we'll just slide that through underneath this bow. And that way, this should be in a good position to just, yep, there we go. Just tie this on, just like I did the first one with just a regular bow. Do that real quick here. There we go. We'll trim our tails. And we got this adorable little box. And like I said, remember, we can fit that cute little Twix bar right in there. And if you haven't figured out by now, Twix is one of my favorites. You'll see I've probably made a lot of videos that will fit a little Twix bar. So I hope you enjoyed this cute little Petite Pocket box. And be sure to stop by my blog at DOstampingwithDawn.com for more inspiration and creative ideas.